In this video, you'll learn how to build your confidence in your language skills and overcome the fear and shyness that stop you from speaking. You're probably no stranger to the feeling of fear and self-doubt when it comes to speaking a new language. You're not alone in this. Many learners feel like they're not good enough, that they'll never be able to hold a conversation, or that they'll make mistakes that would embarrass them in front of native speakers. This fear can be overwhelming, and it's completely normal to feel this way. But the truth is that learning a language is a process, and it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are an essential part of the learning process. Instead of being afraid of mistakes, learn to see them as an opportunity to learn and grow. You will realize that mistakes are not a reflection of your worth or ability, but rather a natural part of the learning process. The problem is that our negative self-talk and fear of failure can stop us from taking risks and really trying to communicate in our target language. We focus so much on being perfect that we forget to actually use the language. And this is exactly what will stop you from making progress and enjoying the process of language learning. Instead of focusing on being perfect, we need to focus on building our confidence and overcoming the fear that is holding us back. Think of fail not as fail, but as fail equals first attempt at learning. We'll explore practical tips and techniques that will help you build your confidence in language skills and crush the fear and shyness that hold you back from speaking. In society, many of us tend to think of shy people as gentle, sweet, and nice, even fragile. But of course, they just don't talk much because they are shy. That may or may not be true, and if you are shy, you might have these qualities as well. Maybe you were born into a culture or society where you were raised to believe that you need to be humble, conservative, and not too extroverted because being outgoing is not considered a good quality in that environment. As a result, you have become a shy person who lack confidence. Confidence is when you walk into a room assuming everyone already likes you. This quote helps every time I want to talk to strangers or have a presentation in class. Here's something important you should know. Shyness is something that can be learned and practiced over time. Yes, you may tend to be shy, but that's because you have practiced it all your life. If you want to stop being shy, you can. You just need to learn from within yourself. And here's a fact. Once you realize this is true for you, it will actually help you learn and eventually eliminate those shy tendencies. The reason why you are shy, and why you often have trouble connecting with others, is that your attention is not on the person you're talking to. Instead, you focus on yourself. You might be thinking, I don't think they like me, I don't know how to talk to them, or I'm worried about what they think of me. You hope that you don't say the wrong thing, and with all these worries and thoughts, you cut yourself off from having a truly meaningful conversation. Honestly, you're too lost in your own head. Now that you know where your shyness comes from, let's talk about how you can overcome it. One of the most powerful techniques is positive self-talk. Instead of telling yourself that you're not good enough, you'll learn how to replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations that will boost your confidence. Picture yourself for the future and believe in yourself to improve. Tip 2. Adopt a curious mindset. When you are talking to someone, shift your focus away from your own fears and nervousness, and direct it toward the other person. This may sound silly, but try acting as if you were a news reporter interviewing someone, trying to get interesting information. Adopt a curious mindset because you want to know more about the person you are talking to. For example, when you see a coworker at the office, ask them questions about what they are doing, what they are working on, or even what they are eating. Ask from a place of genuine curiosity, not because you want to be accepted. Remember, you have to practice. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. But it's not just about practicing, it's about practicing in a way that works for you and your learning style. You'll learn how to create a practice routine that is both fun and effective. Tip 3. Elaborate on your responses. When someone asks you a question, don't just give a one-word answer. For example, if they ask if you are enjoying your work, don't simply say, yes. Instead, say, yes, I enjoy my work because of reason number 1, reason number 2, and maybe even reason number 3. This helps you connect better with the other person. Tip 4. Share a story. Another way to connect with someone is to share a story. Instead of giving one-word answers or just a couple of sentences, tell a story related to the topic you are discussing. Humans love stories. A good story usually includes the situation, what went wrong or the issues involved, how you felt and how the other person felt, what actions you took, and finally, the results. Sharing meaningful stories helps build a closer bond with the person you are talking to. Tip 5. Be present and listen intently. Have you ever talked to someone who asks you a question, and while you answer, you can tell they are not really listening? They might just be waiting for you to finish so they can ask their next question. Don't do that. Don't just wait for them to finish speaking so you can jump in with your next question. People can usually tell when you are not listening and are lost in your own thoughts, even if you think you can hide it. Here's a quote by Isaac Newton that fits this topic perfectly. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. I want to share with you a powerful affirmation that has helped me in my own language learning journey. It's something that I repeat to myself every day, and it's helped me to stay focused and motivated. It's simple but powerful. I am capable and confident in my ability to learn and communicate in my target language. Repeat it with me. I am capable and confident in my ability to learn and communicate in my target language. This affirmation has helped me to shift my mindset and focus on what's possible, rather than what's holding me back. It's helped me to take risks and try new things, even when they feel uncomfortable or scary. And it's helped me to build my confidence in my language skills and to crush the fear that used to hold me back. I want to share with you another story that demonstrates the power of embracing your language journey. I remember when I first started learning a new language, I was terrified of speaking with native speakers. I was afraid of making mistakes, of not understanding what they were saying, and of feeling embarrassed. But one day, I decided to take a risk and sign up for a language exchange with a native speaker. It was scary, but I did it. And you know what? It was amazing. Not only did I survive the conversation, but I actually enjoyed it. I realized that native speakers aren't there to judge me but to help me and communicate with me. And I realized that I was capable of communicating in my target language, even when it felt difficult. The key moment in my language learning journey was when I realized that I didn't have to be perfect. I didn't have to know every grammar rule, every vocabulary word, and every idiomatic expression. I just had to be willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. We'll summarize the strategies we've discussed today, and I want to remind you that building confidence in language skills is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and practice, but it's worth it. Be kind to yourself. Remember, you are capable and confident in your ability to learn and communicate in your target language. Let's recap all that we have just said. Embracing mistakes. Mistakes are essential for learning. Instead of being afraid of them, see mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. Negative self-talk. Negative thoughts and fear of failure often stop us from taking risks and communicating. Focusing on perfection can hinder progress. Reframing failure. Think of fail as first attempt at learning, to change your mindset about making mistakes. Techniques to overcome shyness. Adopt a curious mindset. Focus on the other person when talking, like a news reporter seeking information. Elaborate on responses. Avoid one-word answers. Explain your thoughts and reasons in detail. Share a story. Connect with others by telling a relevant story that includes what happened, your feelings, and the outcome. Be present and listen. Truly listen to others without getting lost in your own thoughts. I hope you have learned something new today. Comment below with your own experiences and tips on what worked for you. Check out my next video for more language learning strategies. Like, comment, and share this video. If you do, you are helping this channel to get to a wider audience. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.